What's up, guys? Jez here from Whiskify, and welcome to another episode of Whiskify TV. Now, this is episode 92, and it's very special because it is Wednesday in Australia right now, so it would be Whiskey Wednesday. It's always fun when it's Whiskey Wednesday, especially at my place, so just making sure that's recording so we are good to go. So, I have a very exciting bottle this week. It gets released Thursday for pre-sale, and I have it in my hot little hands nice and early. It is the Old Forester Whiskey Hunt Australia single barrel pick, batch 2. Super exciting. The first one was a huge sellout. Doesn't sound right, but it sold out very quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna kick this off, and we can go from there. I'm gonna pour myself a glass, trusty Whiskify glass there. I didn't write down how many days it's been since I spilt it last, so I don't have that. Check a little cork pop, and I did do all my tasting notes earlier, so I can get this one done nice and quick for you guys. A little bit of a spill there, but we don't want to spill this delicious juice. Leave that front and center for you guys as well. Good stuff. Okay. As I said, Old Forester Single Barrel Whiskey Hunt Australia Batch 2. It's 100 proof, non-age stated, straight bourbon. Is that straight bourbon? Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Now, 50%, obviously. 100 proof. New charred American oak cask, running a mash bill of 72% corn, 18% rye, 10% malted barley. Pretty standard for the Old Forester lineup. Cost me $154, and it goes for about $50 US, give or take, taxes, and if anyone's got it on sale, especially if they've done a pick recently. We're still recording, and I'm all happy. So, just running you guys quickly through this one. It was perched on the 6th floor of Warehouse H at the Old Forester Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. Lies. This barrel, barrel number 5390, awaiting to be picked by Brock and his band of whiskey hunters and merry sippers. I forgot I wrote that bit down. This was a selection of 3 barrels back in October 2020, and this barrel definitely outperformed the rest because we have it here. So, makes sense to me. Now, as I said earlier, I was able to go through this and kind of make sure all the tasting notes were pretty much spot on before I stand here for 10 minutes and tell you guys about it. We're only at 3 minutes and I've gone through everything. That didn't take long. Alright, I did batch number 1 on episode 64, if you guys want to go back and watch that, so you guys got a good idea of how batch 1 compares to batch 2, but I'm probably going to do a small, maybe a mini app, where I just compare the two and see which one is better, because I believe I have I've only just taken the top off the first bottle, and I'm wearing my Whiskey Hunt Australia shirt too, so it all kind of ties in really nicely. I like it. So, let's kick this bad boy off. Got my trusty Whiskify glass as well. Okay. So, on the nose, I guess it was the same as last time. I don't even know if I wrote it down. 65. I've got to go really far back. Okay. Oh no. 64. Sorry, this is not good content. I didn't have this together. Actually, so you guys can get a good idea, because I'm already way ahead. Okay, so last time, see, this is why we write down tasting notes. Last time I said the batch 1 was velvet caramel with iconic Old Foz nose on the palate. It was a big spice, black pepper, gooey caramel, and oak. And for the finish, it was like a Goldilocks, like not too thick, not too thin. Mid finish and like this mid palate spice linger. So it doesn't really give you guys much. I'll go with this. So on the nose, it's got this like typical gooey caramel. So basically the same as the last time, just on the nose there. But I got this green apple note and maybe some sweet corn as well there. But it runs like 72% corn, so maybe a little bit of oak for the taste. Kind of just gave it a good Kentucky chew. A bit of viscosity, but it's also giving me this kind of like burnt butter and like caramelized brown sugar just on the tongue there. And like a little bit of pepper mid palate as well, which was but it's kind of going like closer to the back now as well, so I'm gonna go again. Yeah, I want to say it goes like mid and then kind of goes closer to the back. So just for the finish now as well. So medium finish, which is, I suppose, that pepper, kind of like an air dried oak to it, and like a hint of citrus. So definitely enjoyable. Don't know if I should finish the rest now or leave it, because we're at 7.5. So I might leave it and go through the buy, bar, or pass. So last time I said that it was a buy, so I'm going to check it out here and I'll let you guys know what I think. It's priced really well for Old Forester. So I don't even know, I think it's about $5 cheaper than the last release, because we did it 6 months ago. I did it on the 23rd of the 3rd, 21. So yeah, 6 months ago we got the first one. It's $5 cheaper. Hey, it's a winner there. The nose was really basic on that one, only because it was like caramel, sweet corn, that apple, a little bit of oak there, but I was expecting probably a little bit more out of it. But the nose the palate hits much better and the finish is a lot better. I definitely was able to get a lot more out of it compared to the batch 1, which makes this a perfect sequel to the first release that Brock and his team did. Obviously, they weren't able to personally select everything as they would if they were over there in person, so I assume someone else did it for them because we were locked down in October. But yeah, is what it is. Very sad times over here, let me tell you. But yeah, perfect sequel. So I'm going to make this a buy. You guys should definitely pick this one up. There is 222 bottles in this release, which is plenty for everyone compared to the short barrel. I'm going to get a bit of heat for not actually touching this one. There was 132 in the first one, so we are seeing 90 extra bottles. So there's plenty to go around. It'll probably come out one per person because, you know, more people who enjoy it's going to a larger fan base for Australia. So I'm going to wrap it up there because we're about to hit the 10-minute mark. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Whiskerify TV. As I said, episode 92. So we're getting close to 100. Maybe I'll do something special for episode 100. We'll see. Please check out my socials because this gets uploaded to Instagram and YouTube and any other social media platforms that are around. I think that's about it. Or maybe Facebook as well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Love y'all. Stay thirsty. Happy Whiskey Wednesday.